New World gets a lot of hate. It gets a lot of hate from a lot of people, and I'm not going to judge them for that. That's their opinion, and they're welcome to it. But here's my opinion. New World is unlike any other MMORPG out there on the market today. And while I'm excited and will be playing other MMOs, one of the things that I keep bringing up about New World is it has a unique and interesting hook. If you have not yet purchased New World, by the way, you can actually get it right now for 50% off. And this is going to lead right into more information about the upcoming expansion. So if you want to save some money and you want to get on the train before the hype truly kicks off and leads us into the fall, now is going to be the time to do it. If you are thinking about returning, well, we've got some more Season 2 news here on the way, and I'm hopefully going to be breaking that down for you today and tomorrow here on the channel. So hello everyone, and welcome to the channel, by the way. My name's Brian if you're new around here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and I'm so glad that you've come back for today's video, in which we're going to talk about kind of the key differences. Really, in a way, kind of memeing on MMORPG culture, but at the same time, I lovingly do so. I think MMOs are such an interesting perspective, and I do believe that New World is doing something fundamentally different. But I want to talk about it in context of what's to come and what is happening right now. New World delivers action combat, but also a beautiful and immersive world. I think these two things on their own give us a real beautiful picture to the future of what the Lord of the Rings MMO will deliver down the road. But I don't see Lord of the Rings MMO and New World in conflict. I see them having a mutually beneficial world of design. And the we, sometimes I misspeak and we leave it into the videos. We do that for, I know some of you guys out there keep track of my flubs, and I can't wait to see what you guys put up together for that at some point in the future. But what I'm talking about here is, like, let's take Blue Protocol, a game that I'm actively very excited about, a game I cover over on Blue Protocol Central. The reason is that the YouTube algorithm just makes it easier for me to share with you guys the things that you actually care about and not try to force you guys to care about every video that I ever post and thought that I ever have. That's unrealistic. I don't expect it. And I appreciate you, the folks that do watch these videos and comment, etc. But Blue Protocol is going to have action combat. That's going to be great. I think for those of you who are looking at Throne of Liberty in a disappointment because it doesn't have action combat, which we should call out Amazon for on their own marketing. They call it action combat, but it's this tab targeting combat. And I think that's actually the biggest issue that people are kind of memeing on Throne of Liberty for. Yes, they're talking about auto combat, but I'm going to tell you hands down, I'm actually kind of interested in checking that out, personally speaking. We're going to have to wait to see what it does. And no, I'm not advocating that, that kind of combat comes into New World, but auto combat, I don't think would ever work with action, a true action combat. But yeah, Blue Protocol will have action combat. Cool. Check it off. But it doesn't have this immense open world that what New World delivers. And so New World, I think in and of itself has separated itself from the market in such a way that it has work to do. Yes, but it stands out on its own. Anytime you ever look at anybody's critique of the game, it comes down to content. I've seen people say things that just aren't fundamentally true, so we have to kind of put them off into the corner and not necessarily care about what they have to say. But then there are those who speak the truth about the game's frustrations, flaws, and issues. Namely speaking, when it comes to Amazon announcing any kind of update on this game, we tend to kind of take any dates they give us with a grain of salt. Oh, it's going to come out at this point. I give it 2 weeks just to be safe, just to be sure. You never really know. But also in terms of the game itself, it's lacking feature X, feature Y, content X, content Y. And the thing is those systems and features get solved with time. And time is the key element. I just posted a new Throne of Liberty video over on Ginger Prime talking about the concept of time and what could change with Throne of Liberty. If you guys haven't seen that video and you want to go watch it after this, be sure to go subscribe to Ginger Prime if you haven't already. That's more the variety in my appetite, where the breakout channels are more my direct focus. So that way, that's just how it works if you're new and you're curious. But the focus of this video in and of itself is to really kind of highlight to you the value of what you see in New World. You're not going to see anything really truly step up and compete with New World until probably Lord of the Rings Online. You might say, but Brian, Ashes of Creation. Ashley Creations tab target. If you guys aren't aware, it's a hybrid tab target. It's more closer to what I would relate to Guild Wars 2. But if that was the bearer, if that was the breaking point for you on Throne of Liberty, or if tab targeting is so old school and only MMOs that are action combat are truly going to represent the next wave or the next generation of the MMO, I can sympathize with that. I can really truly understand that worldview. But we have to also be honest that we don't promote other games that aren't doing that as that they are. And so let's ding Throne of Liberty for that, because from the get-go, that's kind of the marketing and the advertisement that they've put out there. And if they're calling what they have in terms of blocking and active guarding, that kind of level of action, okay, I can see how they stretch the truth, right? But let's bring it back down to reality. So anyway, like the whole point I just wanted to say is, guys, the game's on sale if you haven't ever picked it up. The game's also worth coming back to. You can always update the game. There is no subscription fee in your way. So there's going to probably be some big hype, kind of ticking up. And for those that are always looking for the next MMO, they're going to have to wait a little bit longer. They're going to have to wait until at least 2024. So my advice, my encouragement, especially if you're a fan of New World, is to welcome people back in. Get on the phone, get on the text, the tweets. I don't care what you do, but this is going to be a really good opportunity for New World to truly shine. So welcome back if you've been away. Welcome to the game if you're deciding to check it out, and this video is for whatever reason that got you to do it. And guys, if you have anything that you need, let me know. But coming up next on the channel, we're going to be talking about the PTR changes as it relates to Season 2. So much good stuff to talk about. Thanks, guys, for your time today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Smash like on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care.